Jerome K. Jerome's Three Men in a Boat follows the escapades of three companions and their faithful dog as they navigate the Thames towards Oxford. George, Harris, and the author himself, Jerome, alongside their trusty rat terrier, Montmorency, embark on what they believe to be a journey of outdoor prowess. However, their struggles with basic survival skills, such as pitching a tent and cooking on a camp stove, quickly become evident. Despite their ineptitudes, the trio finds joy in their expedition, though they ultimately resort to taking a train for the final leg of their return journey from Oxford to London due to inclement weather. While occasional disagreements arise, Jerome's wit serves as a balm, smoothing over any tensions and strengthening their bond. Their camaraderie is further highlighted by their willingness to share not only accommodations, but also sleeping arrangements, including squeezing three to a bed when necessary. Throughout their travels, Jerome regales his companions with tales steeped in his fanciful predilections, often reminiscent of medieval chivalry and the heroic tales of yore. In his narratives, he extols the virtues of chivalry, venerating the noble code of conduct that once governed the knights of medieval Europe and England. The narrative of the book mirrors the leisurely pace of their journey along the Thames. It meanders. Traveling by rowboat, they chart their own course without being subject to the whims of the wind. Jerome, referred to as J within the tale, serves as both narrator and author surrogate, sharing many traits with the real Jerome circa 1889 when the book was published. A young, single member of London's middle class, he often finds himself lost in daydreams of nights, occasionally steering the boat off course to the chagrin of his companions and Montmorency. Jerome's humor is self-deprecating, poking fun not only at his own vanity, but also that of his friends. While the boating trip was his brainchild, George initially hesitates to join due to his duties as a bank clerk and his penchant for late mornings, a trait humorously exemplified when he falls asleep on watch, mistaking it for a late start to his workday, only to realize his error after a frantic dash to the bus stop. It's George's suggestion to conclude their journey by train, during which the quartet enjoys a lavish meal together. Harris, or William Samuel Harris, the third member of the group, is known for his affinity for pubs and libations. One evening, in a bout of inebriation, he imagines an encounter with aggressive swans. Despite his short fuse, Harris possesses a keen sense of humor, albeit often displayed through botched attempts at comedic songs, leading to frustration directed at the pianist. As for Montmorency, the faithful rat terrier behaves in line with his breed's characteristics, adding his own quirks to the journey. He relishes the thrill of catching rats, chasing after cats, and stirring up trouble with other dogs. Humor, with its subjective nature, assumes a central role in the narrative, serving as one of its principal themes. Jay asserts that one's perspective determines whether a situation is deemed humorous, and understanding this relativity unveils a deeper comprehension of humor. An intriguing aspect of Three Men in a Boat is Jay's utilization of observational humor. For instance, he wryly notes the uncanny propensity of ropes to entangle themselves without any human intervention, a joke that resonates even in the modern era with the perennial tangling of twinkle lights once removed from their packaging. Observational comedy gained prominence in the 1950s, making this book noteworthy for employing this style of humor decades earlier. Another prominent theme in Three Men in a Boat is the pace of its narrative, mirroring the ebb and flow of the river itself. While Jay predominantly spins the tale, and all the stories within it, at a leisurely pace, there are moments and scenes where tension escalates, akin to the sudden surges of power in certain stretches of a river juxtaposed with its placid stretches elsewhere. Despite receiving lukewarm critical reception in the late 19th century, the book garnered popularity with numerous copies sold and translations produced in various languages. More recently, Three Men in a Boat has earned a place on esteemed book lists, including the 100 Greatest Novels of All Time in 2003 and 50 Funniest Books Ever in 2009. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.